Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Dune Spice Wars, where today we are simply chipping away at the Akazi influence here on Arrakis, while the Fremen, I guess, sort of threaten them from the other side. They're close enough that they probably at least have to be paying attention to that. We might be able, honestly, to end this right here and now, but we're not going to. Not until the Fremen are fully on board with the plan. So for the moment, I guess for the moment we're just kind of hanging out. There's really not anything else for us to do except wait. So I'm gonna dial up our time scale to the maximum here. And we only have to liberate. Okay, our temporary troops are vanishing. Oh, attacked from the siege. Sort of a mild annoyance more than anything else.
On our way.
Yeah, and all we're really doing is waiting for this number to tick up to 100. So, we'll probably want to recruit a bunch of mercenaries as we get close so that we can make this this one final push. But until then, just kind of waiting. Construction's possible back home. Sure, we should do construction. I love construction. Yeah, Solari from villages and whatnot. Also, we should definitely get another military building, but we have to research one first. This small detachment play here, this thing where we are given a very limited number of troops to work with, is cool. Okay. Traveling salesman looking for new markets on Arrakis. We will never have spice, so here's us being very slightly positive on Solari, but also obviously we could change this stuff up. Yeah, I like the idea of this like small detachment mission where you're not really building a proper base and only some of the buildings work, and it's like a get in, do some damage and get out kind of vibe. But I do think that it is pacing wise maybe somewhat incompatible with forcing you to ally with sieges, where like the only way to do that is to press the ally button and then wait for a very long time. So this one's at 37. This one over here will finish first, right? Yeah, okay, we're actually quite close on this one. What does this do? Okay, that's not even a good that's not even a good bonus. But whatever. An offer. Nah. Just don't really need the money, you know? Okay, we have a new agent. This new agent is probably getting assigned to that other siege pretty quickly. Sure, go grab me a bunch of intel. I suppose that's the thing we could use. What do we have over here? A unit. We could take that. All right, recruitment initiative is complete. Was that one that had a military building attached to it? It was. It's not a great military building for us. We would definitely prefer... Actually, none of these are very good. Not one of these is actually relevant to our situation. So yeah, we'll build this one. We can build it just to get to the power bonus. The Akazi are taking that one. I mean, I guess see if you can stop them. I might not be able to get there in time. All right, get that built. Also, just like killing units that belong to House Akaz is valuable in and of itself. Anything that makes them waste resources, right? We could take over another village at this point. I don't know what the utility of that really would be. What are you doing? Who do you think you are? All right, let's go ahead and ally you. 2 of 3. We're getting there.
Baron, a strategic move.
They're just going to keep feeding us one unit at a time here, basically. We'll run back in here, resupply.
On our way.
What a bizarre set of decisions the AI is making here. We'll make sure to grab this one with our agent first. Before we grab the other one, because we definitely will grab both of them. We can just stand out here and wait for the next guy. Or... Okay, maybe they're not sending another one? Maybe for some reason... Nope, never mind.
Anything to please you. Ready for battle.
Go meet him, I guess. We will resolve this. We will... Oh, I don't own that region. That's right. I am not close enough. We could own one of the neighboring regions. I could take Pelpo. Maybe it'd be worth it. Yeah, it's only 115. Okay, kill this guy and then we'll do that. No thanks.
What do you need? We'll do that.
Let me resupply though before I do anything, just to avoid anything silly happening. Alright, we have a Landsrad Council. None of this matters even a tiny, tiny amount to us. I say House Harkonnen gets the manpower recruitment reductions, even though it means nothing to us. Okay, Kalwan will be just fine. We do not have to actually worry about this.
We're here for you.
Heal out, resupply real quick.
Anything.
Boy, the resupply could be happening a little faster. Murder.
We will do it for
Alright, then we
you.
go take this region so that we can defend this while remaining supplied. Alright, we're on 66 there. That's something. We're getting there.
You need my help, hey, Uncle?
Interesting. Wonder why he turned around this time.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, this will push us over 5k, which is not, I think, super relevant. Okay, let's build one of these as far out to the side as it will allow.
Baron.
Absolutely not. Who do you think you are? There we go. I feel a lot more in control of that now. Yeah, I think ally with 3 sieges is just kind of it's sort of an awkward secondary mission objective for this reason, because it is
We're listening.
pretty much always going to take forever.
Yes. Anything for you, Baron.
Do we want to grab this? I don't really think so, honestly. I don't think it provides us very much benefit at all.
We'll do that.
All right, so like I said, as we come up to the end here, we will recruit a bunch of mercenaries, and we'll just rush Arknet. And upon liberating Arknet, I believe we just win. We have to eliminate the Akazi hero. Well, one problem at a time. Let me get a Lifto settled. I don't actually know where the Akazi hero is, but once we have all this other stuff done, we can just be like full-time hunt.
Listening.
Yeah, we'll probably have to do a little bit of ornithopter stuff here. Okay, I'm not in a position to stop them from getting that one.
What do you need?
Fremen have decided it is time for violence, and they're not aiming it at us for a change, which is nice.
Anything for you,
Y'all will approach, or will pursue very aggressively,
anything to please you.
off of very little. So I mean, there's a non-zero chance that we will kill the Akazi hero. I mean, that's grayed out. It's not It's not like the dot isn't filled in, but it's completely grayed out. Maybe the Akazi hero hasn't spawned yet. Maybe that doesn't happen until we do the upper steps. Could be the case. I guess we will find out.
We're ready, Baron. They will submit. We'll do as you order. Yes. What do you need? Moving. Baron, we're listening.
All right, let's put 4 mercenaries in the queue. We have an airfield up here somewhere, right? Yeah, this village has one. I suppose that's the thing we can build in Popo. Put an airfield like there.
We're here.
We probably do want to actually mass up in Tadbu, though.
At your service, as long as you pay.
Oh, interesting. They think it's time to make something happen, apparently.
What do you need? We're here for you.
I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. So let's ally with this siege using, I guess, you. Yeah, I don't know. They're not after me, it doesn't seem like. So maybe this is a good opportunity to just go and take Arkana because their whole army's distracted. Kalwan has defenses. And if we needed to fly over, the airfield here allows us to drop like there. But is that what's going on? Are they going for Idpo? Here, I want to add you two to group 1. I want to be able to manipulate the, sorry, this whole thing is group 1. I want to be able to manipulate the ranged units quickly and independently. Yeah, I think for right now, let's just go in here. What is this? A marauder and a ranged marauder. You know what? Sure. I'm so unsure what they think they're doing.
Great. More sand.
Is this an attack on me? If so, why are they running to where they're running to? Are they going? They're going to own it, maybe? Maybe. Is this? No, that's just a fencer. I mean, it's a champion. Not their hero, but still good to kill. I don't know that I think they're going to win that battle, honestly. Okay, I would love it if this didn't happen. House Ikaz has 500 influence. Okay. They get extra free troops. Whatever. The Fremen want to make a deal. I do not want to make this deal. There are hostile units in my territory. They are, in fact, attacking. They're losing, right? Yeah, they're not doing super well. I don't think we need to help with this. Oh, that's true. I do have, I wasn't thinking about the fact that I get Lance Redguard when that happens. My Lance Redguard can run up here and help with this. The rest of us are doing something important right now.
We're here
What are you guys
for
doing?
you.
Kill.
Kill them all.
Yeah, there was like a weird rebellion at the village. And it prevented me from attacking the village for a second. There we go. I am allowed to take it. Liberate or capture. I don't really want it, though. Just liberate it. That's fine. You two just get inside of the circle. You can recruit me a unit. Tadboo needs a little bit of defense. There we can have some people run off and do these things. New agent, I don't know. Spacing Guild, I guess? Seems fine.
We're ready, Baron.
I really don't care for all these I do not need agents right now. There's another rebellion too. This should make pretty short work of this though, and then we can respond to the other rebellion too. This is, hugely the most important thing going on the map right now.
You, Baron. Yes. Yes. On it. We're here for you.
Please do not run so close to their base that they can shoot you with missiles.
That's a nice spot.
Just stand here and play defense. Okay, there's hostile units near my territory, kind of. Obviously, you guys have this under control. You know what? I don't actually have to... We don't have to respond to that. So where's the other thing? Okay, this is easy enough. That's annoying. They're considered to be in combat. Come on. Okay.
Anything to please you. We'll do that. We'll stay hidden.
I do not understand why it is the case that they can run units into the circle and cause a disruption, and my units don't immediately respond.
At your service.
How did it happen that one of the Landsrad Guard ran in before, only one of them actually jumped in a shuttle, it seems like?
On the move. We'll secure victory. Understood.
Let's just break off the targeting. Okay, there we go.
We're ready, Baron.
We shouldn't have to look at that anymore.
Do it for you. A strategic move.
All right. Now that all of the distractions are done, all of the bullshit is over. As soon as this bar fills up, we hit that mission completion, and I guess we will see what happens with the Akazi hero. Do I want to drop a supply drop here? We are actually quite low. Let's be on the safe side.
What do you need?
Okay.
On our way.
My mother's bodyguard often says, a victory without honor is no victory. Luckily for you, I'll spare you the shame of conquering this territory through villainy. I hope those men weren't too important to you.
All right, it turns out here's the Akazi hero. Fuck him up. And if ever there was a time for combat drugs. Yeah, that dude ran into a position he was not ready to deal with. Okay, there we go.
Dare challenge such a victory, Baron. Your enemies fought so hard. Their disappointment must be cruel indeed.
I don't know. That was I think that hero was targeting my hero, and so it ran into the range of a bunch of my ranged units and just got plinked down a bunch before my returning forces even got close to it. That was a very strange mission. And I think a lot of the strangeness comes from the fact that secondary probably shouldn't appear with that primary. But okay, so that's one more mission taken over. A little bit more support from the Fremen. I believe we are still like very far from winning a game, of course. Okay, close to Raban wanted to go on a covert mission to claim the Mount Idaho range, and we did it. So yeah, I'm definitely taking Propaganda Network as our overall bonus. We have pushed back the Akazi forces. We own 4 of the 8 territories that we need to own to win now, and we're working on the Fremen thing. We're getting there. So let's see what missions are available now. Get rid of some renegades in the Haga basin to unlock Guild Favor and the Spacing Guild branch. That could be nice for the future. We can keep picking on the Akazi. Gain sovereignty over Wind Pass. We can go up here to this volcanic range. Gain sovereignty over that. Okay, this is the only one that has any Fremen relationship on it, and that does make me want to stick to that. So, the Great Urg Supervisor is a weak man. There might be an opportunity to remove him and take the land without a fight, and the Bene Gesserit may even help with a couple of agents. So reach maximum information level for House Ikaz, assassinate the Akazi Supervisor before a certain date. So it's an intel based, or it's a what do you call it? Spying infiltration mission that has a timer on it. I think we can probably manage that. We're pretty okay at assassinating people now. I have to say I do like the idea of a bonus to influence production, but influence production levels are generally so low that 10% influence isn't even going to be a whole point most of the time. Secondary objectives, keep hegemony low. Gosh, I wonder what that means. So this 10 Fremen relationship might not even actually be available depending on the definition of low here. I really wish that this wasn't. I wish this was a number. Because I'm sure it's going to be a number in the actual game, right? Well, I guess let's give this a shot. I'm willing to try this. So this is one where I definitely feel like we want Peter and maybe Fidrotha? All your villages having extra militia slots is really nice. But what if we could keep our agent recruitment speed way up the whole time? That would certainly help with getting the thing done before a date. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Development assets allow you to improve your territories by choosing bonuses that will apply as long as you keep them. So, wait, how do I... Okay, we could be gaining bonuses that I'm just like not applying here. Start missions with extra Landstrad standing. Manpower production, water. So each of these requires 2 development assets. We can only turn 1 bonus on. I mean, +3 fuel cells is not enough to do anything. You don't really get benefit from fuel cell improvements until you have several of them running, I feel like. 10 Landstrad standing also is not very impressive, but like 1 extra manpower production from the beginning of the game could be meaningful. I'm going to turn that on. And then we're going to try this thing. No, sorry, not you. Fidrotha. Alright, let's see if we can manage to keep hegemony low. I'm hoping it's like below 25,000. So we just have to try to intel as efficiently as possible, and keeping at least 1 village oppressed is going to be part of that.
The Bene Gesserit know you are eyeing this territory, and are willing to help you get it. We ask for only one thing in exchange. Its supervisor's death.
Okay, so we've been given 2 warriors to start the mission with, and it seems like they are not temporary. They actually will stick around. That said, we're obviously still going to bring some of our own units to the fore. 10,000 is what they mean. That's not so bad. So these Bene Gesserit agents count as 2 agents for the information level. That's very powerful, for sure. Right now, I'm just going to have them generate authority for us, as we so often do in the early game.
Listening.
Get me a village, and let's open it up.
Our lives belong to you. We will help if we can.
What are the traits here? Recruitment office and cheaper buildings. Okay, it's pretty handy.
Master, to the slaughter.
Wow, this is a very large region. Yeah, you know what? Grab me more intel. Let's get in a place where we can do missions as early as possible here. Okay, so development research. We're going to need spying logistics, obviously. Do we really want to press on any of this other stuff quickly? Oppressed villages grant bonus intel production is something. Nefarious contacts wouldn't be bad. Yeah, okay, there's some interesting options here. I think we definitely want to take Instill Fear and Arrakis Butchers nice and early, though. Yeah, I'm gonna do them in this order this time. Getting that Instill Fear earlier makes it feel a lot better to just pillage random stuff around you. Oh, right. Also, we should probably be building a refinery here.
On watch. Awaiting order.
What does Liet command?
So that's fuel cells up there. I mean,
Get their water.
I like fuel cells. We go get some fuel cells. Do we want to stop off and grab the intel here, or do we want the temporary unit? It can probably just be
Our lives belong to
intel.
you. What do you need? We live to
You
serve.
just grab that. We don't need everybody on that job. Okay, a wrecked harvester. That's interesting. This is actually enough to complete our stockpile already, so we can just go into hard sale mode here.
Master?
Okay, so we have to keep a limit on how much expanding we do. But we also have to get enough villages up that we can, we have to keep enough villages up that we can get the resources we need to keep things running. We could spend an awful lot of plascrete to grab some authority for further expansion. I don't know. We don't have to do it right now. It's not a choice we have to make this second.
We live to serve.
All right, go grab that as well. So we probably do want to build a recruitment office here.
What is it, Master? The spice must flow.
It is true that the spice must flow. I feel pretty strongly about that.
Spice crew reporting.
So 2507. Okay. It's not actually a lot of time. So, Solari per military building. Bonus resource production. Let's get some fuel cells up. There we go. That makes our bribe. It's another thing we have to be wary of. I'm going to make this first bribe, but we might want to not do any more after that. Oh, hey, look at this. Yeah, I'll trade water for knowledge. That seems fine.
We'll run there. Yes, master.
Okay, I think we got a pretty decent start going.
On the move.
I do want more knowledge.
We live to
Yeah, let's take this village too real quick.
Awaiting order.
Ooh. Okay, this is a really, really good research hub village. Produces plus 20% of every field resource. Let's get you started on the Spacing Guild. We can't really get the assassination going. We have to also actually find their territory, although I suppose an agent on that does make it easier. Because we'd be able to see where the outline is, and we can send our ornithopters there quickly. Let me spawn one more. Speaking of ornithopters. Okay. Are we getting dramatically reduced hegemony per region? It seems like. Well, that'll make that goal a lot easier to accomplish. Maybe I do want to pull somebody. Yeah, you know what? Go find me a location. Okay. Research hub and research hub is definitely how we are going here. Doesn't play into the Plascrete bonus, but we'll be fine. Yeah, go ahead and work on that.
Listening.
Alright, 3 harvesters, or 3 ornithopters on auto explore usually is good enough. Keep us well apprised of our surroundings. Do I want to grab another region? So this region here, this is all one big place coming off of Uriah. That's a Moondew Valley. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we don't have any idea where there is like anything else of value around us. Oh, I should turn on my region labels so that we know what the wind levels are. This region, we want to build so much stuff in. Alright, with Arrakis Butchers about to complete, we're going to have enough water to do some good invasions and stuff. Well, I guess if we have Instill Fear, we can be just pillaging random villages at like no penalty to us. It is significantly to our benefit to do so. You know what? Spying Logistic gives plus 200% agent recruitment speed. We should probably grab that. All right, a little bit of development speed, development progress rather. Ah, a siege down here is emitting hostiles. Also, I gotta remember to actually build militia in my cities. And then to oppress the hell out of them. Okay, don't have the manpower for an oppression right now. We'll get there. My defenders will handle that.
What does...
We didn't even need the Solaris. It's just, you know, it's fun to do it. It's fun. It's fun to do the oppression. Gain 500 hegemony. I don't really care about this. I guess I will put in 100 votes on economy development speed up. I don't care about any of these things, really. But you know, we could gain some land shred standing, I guess.
Command.
That'd be okay, especially if we're planning on maybe not making some of our bribes.
What do you need,
Who wants to go grab this?
Master? We'll run there.
Okay, we are generating agents nice and quickly. Hopefully we'll have enough pretty soon. Yeah, right? Just start generating the infiltration cells now. We need to figure this stuff out. So we have level 1 information. Okay. Let's grab one of the ornithopters. We need to know about their territory.
Ready.
A couple of the ornithopters, even. Okay, so you're grabbing that.
Our lives belong to you.
So some buildings that improve intel rate also are things that we should be thinking about, because we're going to need what is this? Simval? Yeah, we're definitely going to need more intel income than we have naturally. We've seen in the past that it's very easy to get massively negative on intel with the assassination missions running. So I think we want this. I think it's worth going to get that. And you can go and help out. So I'm still not super clear on like how to defend our infiltration cells. You know, once they know that an assassination's going on, is there anything we can do to keep them from rooting out all of our cells? It sure would be nice if there was. All right, spying logistic is up. Nefarious contacts lowers recruitment costs for the assassinations. That's certainly something. What does the interrogation center even do? Well, I'm going to take this. All right, is that village is probably done being oppressed now, right? Am I going to reoppress it? Probably, I think so. So let's see here. Can't do that until you have 5k hegemony. Listening posts are pretty whatever. So yeah, all you can really do is build data centers, right? It's not really a good reason to build a data center. Like, we don't have a region that is desperate for data center building. But we should start doing it somewhere, and we have an open slot here, and I don't know what else we would build. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. We're gonna need intel this game for sure. Oh, where is the sandworm? Okay, it is like right underneath them.
We live to serve.
Alright, let the highest health of our guys continue attacking their melee.
As fast as we can.
I'm gonna reroute you, try to get you around the sandworm. Okay. There we go.
One of us will die. As you wish.
Cool. Alright, I gotta remember, something has to be oppressed. Ideally all the time, because we want to get that agent recruitment rate thing, but I get distracted very easily. But like, our timer is really moving. This is not the button I wanted. I want to put... Oh, sorry, we had to put the infiltration cells in place. So, done a pretty good job of exploring. We know where we want to infiltrate. A little bit more information. Then bumping one of the Bene Gesserit onto this will allow us to push information level all the way up. We'll still want to build all the infiltration cells because we'll need them, and eventually all 3 agents for the purposes of the assassination, but we can get to level 3 a little faster this way. And we just have to build an intel producing machine here. Alright, you don't have anything else to do, so build a data center. We also need to have actually like good Solari income. There's only so much we can do about that one. It's just kind of like generate dust as best you can. I will pay some Solari actually here. Let's buy a little bit. That way we don't have to put as much in there. Okay, so now we've hit... Yeah, now we've hit this. We want to get the level 2 statecraft thing. Bonus agent recruitment speed is a big deal. Start work on that immediately. We're about to have better plascrete creations, so that'll help. It's like as soon as this oppression wears off, we'll run oppression on Huddless. Yeah, trying to jam like all of the stuff you need to do for an assassination into a really tight time frame is an interesting exercise in making you better at interacting with this part of the game. Got an unassigned agent, which means we don't actually need the Bene Gesserit on this anymore. But using a Bene Gesserit here does allow me to hit my other information levels for the assassination more quickly. Yeah, that stuff matters. Okay. Is it worth trying to get to 10% Chom shares? Well, it's not influence that we need, right? I'm going to ignore it. Sure, go and reveal me a siege. This is another one of those knowledge regions. That's interesting. So we don't have any idea about any further spice right now, which is a little concerning. I definitely need to make sure that I am generating Solari. Okay, we do want economy buildings in general here. I mean, just like a wholesale market, I guess. We need wholesale markets and intel, intel producers. Okay, you can only have one data center per place. That makes sense. So, I mean, the wholesale market's basically free except for the space it takes up. It's a very, very low cost thing with no upkeep. So, Oh, we need to build dew collectors as well. We have a couple of 5 wind areas, so that should make it pretty easy to keep the water running. What will it cost to build the dew collector here? Okay, just 50. We'll have that in a moment. Hold on. I should probably put this down. Okay, now we look at this. So, enhanced questioning is definitely useful. Recruit more agents more quickly. I mean, I think we're still in the place where that makes sense to do. But also, actually, nefarious contacts allowing us to have 1 extra infiltration cell up for, you know, defense against our infiltration cells getting knocked out is pretty important as well. But maybe not first. Maybe it's more important to make sure that we can recruit the number of agents we need. We are still short raw agents. We'll start oppression here to make sure we are running that bonus at all times. Is there anything else that we really need to be like worried about building right at this moment? Not really, I guess. Okay, we have another siege over here, obviously. And I really wish we had more spice fields. It would be super helpful. How are my information levels going? They're going. 19 days to level 3. And we still need 1 more body. We have like all of the information, all of the agent recruitment speed bonuses that I think we can possibly get. And then, yeah, the interrogation center is probably the most sensible next one, just because it gives us a source of intel. We just have to wait for the Plascrete to roll in. Do we have any around here that I can go pull out of the ground? Oh, there's some there, but that is a deep desert, and it's on the far side of the deep desert. I don't know that we can actually do that. There's quite a lot over there. I mean, it should be no problem to have one of our units just go grab that, right? We have 14 water still, and I'm working on more. I think we should be able to make it. We're going to be crossing a lot of friendly territory on the way. Gosh, I hope we're able to make it. All right, what is this? A renowned sword master. I'm not going to stress about this too much. To be perfectly honest with you, we kind of want to be keeping our money low, or our output low, rather. Speaking of which, I probably want to take Funras. We could use the extra, it's a hostile siege. That's unfortunate. We could use this thing. Like, it's touching so many other regions. It'll be a really good spot to build one of those upkeep reducers. And the rare elements will be helpful for sure. We should be able to do this. All right. There we go. That is, in theory, enough agents to get the job done. We just have to wait for them to actually gather all of the relevant information. You're gonna make that, right? Pretty sure. That's a lot of money, y'all. I'm gonna take that. I know that it's gonna fuck up our economy a little bit because I'm gonna have to rebalance my flow here, but it's such a large amount of money. I'm trying not to spend anything until we actually hit that. But once we build this, we're gonna need the income from the event and everything. So the elected faction loses 30 Landsrad standing. House Harkonnen is immune. I don't know that this matters so much. I guess I don't want to do this because it's going to cost intel. Yeah, let's not do that. So confirm that step. We're not doing any of that. And then I need this not to be me. I wish I had any idea who anyone else was going to vote for. Okay, Akaz wins it. Congratulations on your spice exchange rate being completely fucked. Weakening them economically, I think, is the most important thing. And preventing being weakened economically ourselves, also very important. All right, you two go and chop those guys. Just don't let their ranged be the boss. Yeah, we're good. I don't need to be watching this quite so closely, but I am still nervous. Did we? No, we never did build militia here. I'm just realizing. Manpower is not a problem for us, on this run at least. Okay, resolve that. We need that for sure. See the smugglers expanding a little bit now. You just try to make it back to the outpost. He's losing supply rapidly, but I think he's going to be okay. $12 more days. This, okay, is faster. So yeah, all we're going to need is the intel to set it up, and we do have that. It would be nice to get one more, agent body so that we could throw them into the assassination plot and thus prevent it from costing us all of that intel. And that way we could just use the intel for keeping it running. In fact, that might be non-negotiable. We might have to wait until that just to be sure that we will be able to keep it running.
Master? Yes, master.
But in theory, it shouldn't be too hard to... Like, we have so many bonuses built up. When's our next agent? 2 days, yeah. No big deal. We got it. It'd be really nice to have another agent for this, obviously. Which we might. Okay, I am due to make my amount. That won't put us too high on hegemony. I think the staying below the certain amount of hegemony seems very doable. Do we want to build... I mean, I want to build something. Just make a wholesale market, I guess. Every little bit. Okay, spying mastery is completed. That's cool. So, we get our new agent. We throw our new agent on this for the moment. We'll reach level 3 in 4 days. We'll get a new agent in 5. So probably what we will do is wait for this agent, throw that one into the assassination thing. Yeah, because these two are producing bonus intel from being attached here. I'm assuming that the fractional points do still matter and are still occurring despite the fact that they are not displayed. But I guess maybe that's not a safe assumption. Alright, every village should have a wholesale market and also a data center once we can afford to do that. Over here we're going to have some good incomes. I'm feeling like we're on this. It's difficult to know what to do commentary wise though, given that we're, mostly just like sitting back and watching bars fill.
We're going.
Not a huge number of critical decisions to make here. Alright, keep something oppressed to keep that new agent speed up. There's our bonuses. Yeah, we're at plus 29 intel now. That feels very good. So once we have this, we can add an infiltration cell. That's 9 days. And like in theory, you would like to let that happen before... You would like to let that happen before you start the assassination plot. I guess that's a good reason to keep this oppressed as well.
Arrakis is our home.
Probably just want to keep the villagers, or keep the militia up here, the army, rather.
I must inform you that the Bene Gesserit are somewhat restless. Are you still prepared to fulfill your mission? The Order is counting on your house.
I hear ya. I think I'm going to wait until I can put up the other infiltration cell for maximum cover. Because once the assassination is started, we know we can't put in new infiltration cells, right? So this unassigned agent will, for the moment, just help us generate intel by checking out one of the other factions. And then while we're at this, we could spend intel on other stuff. I'm not going to bother. But yeah, that guy's probably going into the grinder as soon as we can afford to put him into the grinder. Sorry, friend. You probably kind of knew what you were getting into when you signed up, right? I hope so. Okay, we're right on top of that. Could build another one of these. I don't think it will actually help us very much to do so. Yeah, Lancerad standing. Going for the knowledge bonus early could have been useful. I suppose I'll do it. Because like that and also reducing the time for statecraft developments, which ends up being our blockade. Or ends up being our blocking point, like, that would be good. Okay, we have 2 stacks of this up. Let's give them a little bit of time to recover. We will oppress here, though. Should be no problem. I know. Waiting on the filling of the bar. I hope not foolishly. So I'm gonna let this wear off and then reoppress because I don't want to be adding stacks to oppressed. I want to be generating a new oppressed debuff, right? I think. I don't know if it actually matters very much. Come on, you're not in combat anymore. Oh, okay. It shows you the time. The stacks do not... They don't work like I thought. Okay, as soon as that's done, we make the other infiltration cell, then we do the thing. How am I doing on my next agent? Okay, we're about to have another agent, actually, even. So we can go instant on the cell, too. Alright. You're kind of useful. Who's the least useful? The lady who keeps our influence level up? You hang out here and maintain our relationship with the Spacing Guild. Okay. Infiltration cell. Prepped. Then we come down here and we... install the infiltration cell in Sinval. Now, we want to run that assassination. Yeah, dramatically reduce the incomes. And here we go. Oh, I have to... Can I launch it on just, like, wherever? Yeah, okay. It doesn't have to target their base. Okay, 16 days. So we have assassin recruitment costs down. Agents on the land strat information slot produce more intel. Sure. Go that way. And I'm going to produce an assassin right now. There's no reason to wait, I think. Now it's just all about keeping that thing running. Ah, yes, this was a thing I decided I just wasn't even bothering with.
Arrakis is our home.
We don't have to pay a cost to recruit that guy, but we do have to pay a cost to maintain him, and I just don't think it's worth it. All factions gain a Bene Gesserit agent. I don't know. I don't think any of this stuff is... I'm not going to bother applying corruption. If this passes, all factions except the Fremen will suffer a rebellion. I don't think that matters terribly to us, but I guess I'll put in my votes against it. Just normal votes. Okay. All right. I don't think any of that matters.
Have you made a decision?
We have our assassin. We'll run over to here. Yeesh. Gunwahad is a distant place to have to refresh our rates. Am I comfortable with that? I don't have to let them do that. I think I'm going to run them off. Ugh, right now, really? Okay, well, hold on a second. I will be back. Okay, bars filling. Oh, they're just doing a pillage. Never mind. All good. You would give me so much plascrete. No thanks. Not trading away large portions of intel right now. That seems unwise. I guess. See, what I should do here is I should capture another region that's like in the direction of their stuff so I can keep my assassin closer. And I think taking Ha-Alan makes sense. We'll get on that. Just as soon as we're done with this thing. Alright, more bodies. Go to work at the Chome. Help us offset the monetary costs of the thing that we're doing. You lot are pushing my patience.
We'll get their water.
Speaking of water, let me set up a dew collector over here too. Alright, we're still undetected.
We live to serve.
I think this is going pretty smoothly.
Hide our tracks. We won't waste time.
Alright, everybody down at Zimval, we got work to do. And we've managed to do this whole thing while keeping the Empire, or keeping the army pretty low, keeping our costs very manageable. Ah, shit. I was gonna say it's going so well, I'm almost suspicious. But there it is. There's the ping.
Liet?
Okay, that's unfortunate, but
To the slaughter.
we have an assassin in place to fix it. I don't want to let it fall too far, but we also obviously don't want to be spending too much on assassins. So once we've got this, it's easy enough to run assassins to Gunwahad from here.
What do you need? You will have it.
All right, quickly, friends.
I'm on the clock.
Do not be there when the Fremen arrive.
I'm here.
You can hang out here and hold on to your supplies. I am aiming to be just a little bit short. So this has fallen enough that I should just run straight to Gunwahad. Shouldn't be a problem. +1 hegemony production, huh? That's unfortunate. I could put you into a mission or something. It's probably not that important. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's really anything to be done to defend our position at this point. We just hope. And produce assassins. A whole lot of assassins. Okay, they've got it under control. Kind of thought you might run through the mountainous area. That's fine, whatever. And as soon as that assassin's dead, we are building a new one. Alright, so first things first here. Honestly, airfield. I finished a point of interest, which probably wasn't actually very valuable. Okay. We have some other stuff we will get to. Alright, that just happened. Start the new one. Alright, the loss of the first infiltration cell doesn't actually harm our number of agents, because we did put that extra one in place. I think I'm going to be very happy that we did that. I decline. Okay, we are on track for a successful bribe. And we're just basically, like, at this point, running assassins in as quickly as we can produce them.
Have you made a decision?
Yes.
One of you go capture that.
I'm here.
The airfield will be useful to the next one.
I'll fulfill the contract.
Oh, shit. The infiltration cell in Gunwahad got removed. Well, fuck. Sinval and... Yeah, Sinval. Okay. Then, yeah, pretty much like from where you are, just go. More water is going to be important. All right. Keep that relatively tight. Build a dew collector here. I'm not sure if it really matters, like, oppression, if oppression is like a thing that's actually even worth stressing about anymore. Is at this point, I guess this village produces a lot of money too. Yeah, there's a lot of Solari coming out of Damkalan. right. Through the mountains. Skirt the deep desert. That is certainly helpful. Do we want to grab another region for for the purposes of easier spy delivery? Honestly, I don't know where would even be good for that. Yeah, I think the plan we got is the plan we're gonna have. All right, go get me more intel because we're gonna need it because we're building a new spy as soon as the old one hits. And then you know what? We're finishing the espionage branch because I don't do that generally. All right. Five days. Obviously, it will be slower, but you can produce agents very fucking quickly. Yeah. Go to the Landsrad. You go to the probably not the Spacing Guild, right? Okay, they're on maximum counter espionage, but yeah, it's just not going to matter. Hopefully. She said, not jinxing herself.
Have you made it to
All right, you... I still think it makes sense to fly over here.
decision?
Grab that. A beer has been captured. Okay, that's fine. We do not lower the number of agents on the assassination plot. Very important.
Our lives belong to you.
A renowned merchant. Okay, sure.
Just say the word.
Set up a water market. Sounds fine.
A step forward.
And to Sinval with you. I think this is over, though. I think we got it. Yeah, we're gonna refresh it to 100% at 95 or 100% progression factor at like 96, maybe even 97% of the way complete. Okay, they just got our last infiltration cell. That's actually really annoying. Confirm. I don't know. Yeah, me. Let's put all the votes on me. We needed pretty much all of them. Okay. Well, that's really annoying that they got that infiltration cell right before our assassin got there, because now this mission is going to take forever. I want to keep the Bene Gesserit agent on it just so that we maintain a good amount of information on their actions. And at this point, I don't know, some of that stuff. Yeah, I feel like this is what has happened to us pretty reliably. It's like we get to the end and then it's like, hey, actually, fuck you.
Yes. I'll stay
I'm
here.
stealing your spice. That's what this assassin's doing. Come on, please don't finish. It's a lot of military units. If they knew how weak my military was, they could probably fix this assassination mission right up. Yeah, 6 days, Jesus. 6 days and falling. That's an awful lot of time for it to continue to fall. Yoink. Okay. And then... fucking go execute this man, because you're not going to make it home anyway. I'm definitely going to take some missile fire here, but... Oh, this guy's a champion. He's not even executable. It's like his stats look good, but that's why his stats look good, because he's a champion. Well, we made it to 99. And once again, we find ourselves in a position where all there is to do is wait. Wait and watch for a bar to go from 99 to 100 and then be at 100 for like a really long time. This is a thing that was, yep, there's the 100. 3 days. 3 days of sitting at 100, we reckon. I guess do this. Who dares? Yeah, I don't, we'll be fine. That said, I should definitely, actually remember to build militia. At this point, we have so much in the way of resources. We could build ourselves one of these, too. Help keep this place defended from the Fremen raids. And then we have Landsrad guards. Let's have them go do this. Put down that rebellion. Should be no problem. So it's mighty expensive, but we have a lot of resources. I think we can just keep it running no matter how low it gets, as long as the progression factor doesn't actually hit 0%. I think we're good. It says 1 day.
We will help if we can.
I'll tell you, we need more uncapturable agents. That's one issue we're having. We still have a little bit of time. We have until the end of... So we have like a full month. There we go. Okay, we're good.
How satisfying to see you triumph over your enemies. This territory is yours, Baron, for better and for worse.
Okay, it really was necessary to juice that in basically every single way that we juiced it, so I feel good about that at least. So that's going to be region 5. We're going to be on, what, like 40% with the Fremen? This is going well. I think this is going well. Generally, I think influence production is better than intel production. Obviously, there are times when intel matters quite a lot. Militia recruitment cost down is a thing that only matters for a little bit right at the beginning of a map. I think we can just take this. Okay, and a larger bonus has been made available to us. A free assassin every day, if none are present. Effects that hurt owned units' health also grant them experience. Or launching an operation spawns 2 stealth probes in the targeted region. That's pretty cool. I think I like that. That means we don't have to actually build those stealth probes. That's very fun. Yeah, 50% Fremen relationship. Getting all those spice fields visible right away seems very useful. Okay. So for every mission, for each territory under your control, pressure increases. The more powerful you get, the better you have to get at getting stuff done quickly. So we definitely want to just do whatever mission's going to gain us Fremen relationship now, because this is our plan. We are like all in on this way of winning. If we take this, we are for sure getting Gloster Raban. There's another hero mission, maybe. So here in Corino territory, the Plaster Basin, with the element of surprise, a fast strike with a small force might be enough to take it. Yeah, I think we can do this. And this one is eliminate House Corino while keeping hegemony low. That's a different animal. But I think it should be pretty doable, maybe, probably, maybe. I really don't understand what the point of Yekin Nefud would even be. None of these seem super relevant, but I guess we're going to go this way. Minus 20 command points. Harsh. Units regenerate really fast. They train really fast. They recruit for cheap. Okay. We are here to try. So with these stealth probes that spawn, I wonder if they're going to squawk if we don't have fuel cells? Like if they need fuel cells to keep them up?
Suddenly, mercilessly. Isn't that House Harkonnen's specialty? Baron, this opportunity was made for you. Your rival's reinforcements are a long way off. You need only reach out and snatch this territory from your enemy.
I am a little skeptical about eliminating another player's base with very, very low command points, but we'll see. We'll see how we can pull this off. But obviously, we will see next time, because we're already like a lot of minutes into this episode. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. The moment I stepped into that assassination mission, I was like, the whole point of this thing is to go fast. We're not stopping until it's done. And, you know, we got there. Maybe a little clumsier than a really good player might have, but we did get there. When you come back next time, we're going to try another couple of lightning strikes against our lazy opponents, and hopefully find some way to come out of this on top. Taking a base is really, it feels like a lot of effort. I don't know. Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out. And we'll see you then.